Hello everybody, my name is Nick Sepa. I'm the front-end developer and UI designer of Coding with Pride. Today I'm joined by Adam Whited, our project manager, middleware engineer, and back-end developer, and Avery Sweet, our front-end developer and UI designer. More information about DICKER. DICKER is a small startup building a brokerage app for small businesses. The merchant can offer discounts to users who are looking for a deal in order to drive sales. Some of the key problems identified were minimal product data, um, there was no way for merchants to be able to diagnose the data that they were receiving, and a startup must come out the gate with an amazing idea and a highly functional product. So the solution to their problem is the dashboard application, which offers an analytics insight with the dashboard data and functionality for merchants and customers to broker deals. Some of the key product requirements were potential DICKERs, DICKERs participated in, DICKERs redeemed, and successful DICKER charts. The two main actors are the merchant and admin, and as well as having drill downs, date filters, and different views to look at the data. Some of the key user stories were the admin settings, which control access, user management, login page, which controls the entry, forgot password page and create account page, and the analytics dashboard page, which show the charts. Our software development process involved an agile methodology. Discovery was done through client interviews and analysis of notes taken from those client interviews. Design was done through a combination of sketches, wireframes, and examples gathered from websites we and the client preferred. We developed UML diagrams such as activity models, analysis models, and sequence diagrams for our main diagrams. Our main technologies were JavaScript and React.js for front end, Express for middleware, React charts for our chart data, a SQL database, Azure hosting, and AWS for hosting front end. So the conclusion and future outlook, the client will have a strong selling point and useful functionality to work with. And one of the things that was most important that we learned was that in this semester was communicating efficiently to ensure that the feedback we were given was implemented correctly and fit the client's vision. So let's jump into the product demo. All right, so I'll be presenting the login functionality. This is the landing page when you first get to the website and you're presented with a form to enter in your email address and password. So for example, we can just enter in our merchant account that already has mock data loaded in. And as you can see, it brings us to the correct dashboard. And we can also log out and enter into an admin account from here. So we can get into the admin account, click sign in, and it verifies that it's an admin and brings it to the correct dashboard. We can log out again and create an account. So let me just try creating a merchant account. Make it merchant.com. And we can click create account and it says account successfully created. So we can go back to the login page and enter in our user info. And there you go, you're brought to the dashboard. Obviously there's no data here because there's no data assigned to that account yet. We can log out one more time and show the forgot password. So we can do nick@merchant.com. And we send that reset link, password reset, email successfully sent. This will send an email to you notifying that the DICKER team has been notified of your password reset request. And from there they can work on that. So.
Hello, my name is John Whited, the project manager and lead developer for Coding with Pride. I'm here to demonstrate the dashboard functionality of the DICKER dashboard app. We'll start with the regular merchant user. When you log in, immediately you're going to see a bunch of charts in your face. And these charts, what they're going to show you is data pulled live from the database of different offers, accepted and just outstanding offers, broken down by different offer types. We have direct, wildcard, and competing, as well as breaking them down by different days of the week that were most active, whether or not those offers were redeemed, the ones that you actually won, and then broken down by the different subcategories of the merchants' businesses that they participated with. We also have a date filter. The default setting is the last 365 days, but you can play with the date filter and have different values pop up if you want to get more or less granular. From there, what you also have is these drill down tables. These offer even more insights for the merchant admin or for the merchant user to make decisive choices when it comes to how they want to utilize the app, whether they need to push more offers, take less offers, which businesses are doing so well, which ones aren't doing as well. And then this just allows them as much data as possible to make those great choices when it comes to utilizing the app. I also worked on the admin functionality. So what I'll show really quickly is the admin dashboard. It's essentially the same thing, but just a little bit more stripped down. The admin can just see all of the different offers that are out there on the offers table that are in the DICKER database. And then what they're able to do is they're able to date filter just like the merchant user is. And theirs is broken down by just subcategory. In the future, we plan to add more charts. Just to give the admin that much more insight into the application's current state. The admin also is able to add merchant IDs to the users that create new accounts. When a user creates an account, they don't have a merchant ID, therefore they won't see any businesses information pop up. So what the admin will do after the account is created, they'll manually add the proper relevant merchant ID to that user so they can see their business's data. So that's all for me and my functionality. Thank you so much for tuning into this. I'll go ahead and pass this on to my next group member. Thank you so much.
Hey, so my name is Avery Sweet and I worked on the settings. So if we want to navigate to the settings, we just click the icon in the right corner. We're going to click it. We're going to choose settings and it'll take us to the merchant settings. So you'll notice that there's 3 widgets within it. There's user profile, reset password, and notifications. And then we also have a return to dashboard. So let's go further and choose user profile. When you're in user profile, you're able to see your username, your phone number, and then we also have actions within it. If I wanted to edit any of these, I absolutely could do so. So let's just say I want to change that to a 4. And we'll press save. And it will say that it was successfully sent over to the database. We can close that. And notice how it's changed. I can also edit it. And let's say I wrote 30 and then I was like, oh my God, that's not my phone number. I can totally press cancel and it will go directly back to what it was. So if we go into reset password, this component is set up through a SMTP server, which means that when I put in my overall email, it's going to send directly to myself. And it's going to send an email stating that the DICKER team was notified that there was a reset password that was in it. If I wanted to do notifications, similar, it's super set up to the SMTP server as well. You would just submit your overall name and your email, and then you would choose whether or not you want to allow emails to be sent directly to you. And then it will also update the notifications in the database as well, and send an email stating that you updated those notifications. So yeah, that is all for the settings.
So that concludes our presentation. We just wanted to say thank you to Availity, our mentor, who have guided us through this entire process and have been there every step of the way. And DICKER, our client, for working with us and being patient with us and allowing us to have this fantastic opportunity to work with them and see their vision through. So thank you.